CVs, right? Resumes. But I want you to upgrade it a little higher and make it a portfolio, because in your CV you can't put pictures. Can you put pictures?
No, you
You can't put family pictures, right? But in e-portfolio you can do that. You can put your everything you have, you can add it into your e-portfolio. If you are interested, I'm going to show you this one, how to do it, okay? It's not a chalk and talk method that I'm going to use. I'm going to use hands-on method, okay? You do it yourself and you learn it. Some of you might be interested to create ebooks. Okay, you can write books for your children, about your children, by you. Okay? Instead of reading someone's story, which is good, you can write or read your own story as well. Because every human being has a story to tell. Does that make sense? So I can show you how you create ebooks if you are interested. We can also use notebooks. Some of you are teaching at the university level, right? When you are teaching at the university level, you might try to convert some of the work you have done into audio format, or video format, or slide deck, or infograph, flashcards. You can change your PDF into all these kind of outputs. So there is a tool, there's an AI tool which can do this. If you are interested, I can show you. Important to tell the teacher that you use AI for this and this and these purposes. You need to tell the teacher. That is yellow. If you do that, it's going to be green. What about red? Red is very clear. If a student does that, that's great. Am I clear? Now let's read. I think it might be warm. I want you to, I can see some people are getting tired. Okay, you are writing a generic holiday greeting to your clients, okay? Use AI to generate 5 different versions of a friendly message and pick the one you like. Serious matter, you can't do like that. But if it's just for fun, for your friend or something, and then you do like that, that's okay. Okay? But in this particular case, is it red, green, or yellow?
It's green.
Okay, you say it's green. Anybody who says yellow, raise your hands. Yellow. Okay, green. Okay, okay. Very good. Okay, yellow. Second scenario. An influencer uses AI to generate catchy captions for their Instagram posters. They copy the generated text directly without checking. Without checking, that's very important. Without checking if the AI included any correct facts about the location shown. Raise your hand, please. Yellow. See, you're getting it yellow. Let's try it. Why is it yellow? Yeah. You said it. He didn't check. If you don't check, it's yellow. Okay, it can't be green. You have to check. Why do we have to check? Why do you have to check?
To avoid hallucination.
Yes, because AI can hallucinate. AI can add something you don't need. Okay? You ask AI about Tanzania and he's talking about Zanzibar. He's talking about Ethiopia. Okay? Or it talks about America. Because it can hallucinate. So we have to check. So you say yellow, let's see. There you go. Correct. Okay, it's yellow. While the task is creative, failing to fact check location of tag can lead to spreading misinformation. Next one. A software engineer uses AI to suggest more efficient ways to write a specific function. They review every line of the suggestion and test it thoroughly before deploying. Okay? Is it green or yellow?
Green.
Okay, looks like green, but it needs for, thorough, let's try green. Okay, say green. Not the best. While it's the common use, this is strictly yellow light. Why is it yellow? Code suggestion, but requires, it's coding. Since coding is very important, high stake, like your health, coding, and the money related, personal related things. These are high stake. For high stake, you have to be very careful. Okay, you have to check. So, are you getting it now?
Yes.
When it's green, when it's yellow, when it's red. Let's do one more, and that'll be enough. We'll do it practically, okay? Medical self-diagnosis. Listen to this very carefully. A person feeling chest pains describes the symptoms to a chatbot and decides not to go to the hospital because the AI suggested it was just acid reflux. Raise your hand if you say red. Okay, how about there? Raise your hands. Do you say red? Okay, red. Oh, that's why red?
Because this concern with human
Human health is
High
stake.
stake.
Human health is high stake. Gemini.google.com. The first thing you're going to do is click the plus sign here. Okay? You click the plus sign on your phone or on your laptop and select this app, Canvas. Do you see Canvas?
Yes.
You click Canvas. Now, when you click Canvas, it comes here, and the following phrase is very important. You write, create an interactive mini app to test the ethical use of AI by my students. Okay? You can say use the traffic light structure. Did you see that? Create first you have to choose Canvas, okay? Select Canvas. Once you selected Canvas, use this prompt, okay? Write the prompt, you can do it at home. If you can't do it here, you can do it at home. But at least one or two of you must be able to create it now. Okay? So the phrase you are going to use is create an interactive mini app. Create an interactive mini app to test the ethical use or assess. You can change test to assess. To assess the ethical use of AI by my students. Use the traffic light structure. Who can create? If one or two people are able to create that, that would be wonderful. To assess the ethical use of my students. The ethical use of AI. Ethical use of AI by my students. Use the traffic light structure. Did you write it on paper? Write it on paper. When you go home, you can do it, okay? If there's internet connection now, no internet connection, that's fine. You do two things. First, go to Gemini, then select Canvas, then write, create an interactive mini app. Thank you. Create an interactive mini app. It's very hard to read from here, right? To assess the ethical use of AI by my students. Use the traffic light structure. Anybody from this group? Okay, if one person can do this, that's fine. You need to know what AI you have to use. The AI you have to use is called, what do you call it? Canvas. Okay? That's the canvas. If you use other AI, you can create interactive app. But if you use AI, if you use Canvas, you can. Okay, this gentleman is ready, he's very good. He's coming. Okay, same here. Okay, did you use Canvas? Yes. Very good, you use Canvas. All right, here is the mic. Someone has already created. Give it up, everybody, to our outstanding student. So, what you do is, when the students submit their paper, you upload it, and you see what they did. You see, it can tell you it's green or yellow or red. Okay. Okay, very good. I think you have to share this to yourself and keep it, and because now you have, it's a development. This one is development. You have to share. Go here, share. Very good. Now, deep up. Yes. I see. Okay, anybody else? No one? Yes, green, yeah. This is it. So it shows you interactive asking you if you wrote a different code, but you can improvise it, you know? You have a look at it, okay? You know, you do select canvas. You have to select. How do you select canvas? You have to click the plus sign. If you don't select canvas, to select canvas, you have to go here. This is a plus sign. Hey, can you hear me, sir? Doctor, you see this plus sign? You have to hit this canvas. If you don't do that, it doesn't create. I want to see another person, one other person. Okay, very good. Yes. You can try it. If it's not perfect, you can always improvise it. You can make it better. Okay. Any questions before I move on? Yes. Another gentleman here. Give it up, everybody. Yes, great. Good job. Yeah, here is another one. Very good. Very good. Here is another one. Excellent, excellent. Very smart. Yes. It is, yes. But it's different from person to person, okay? It's not going to be the same. Very good. I don't want to waste time. I'm going to move to the next one, okay? Would there be someone who can motivate the people? I don't want people to sleep, okay? If they don't have, can you motivate? Yes, please. Until I'll go to the next one, okay? Thank you.
All right. Are you enjoying the session? Yes. I want somebody to tell me how are you enjoying your session today? Alex?
Thank you. The session is great and simple. We are enjoying it.
Thank you. Okay, the next one is we are gonna create ebooks, okay? I want you to write a book about yourself. It can be about your friend. It can be about your son. Okay? You are gonna do it now. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Ebooks. This is an ebook that I created. Let me show you the ebook, okay? Every one of you will create ebook. This is very easy. If you want, you can listen to it as well. You can click and listen. This is a book I wrote about 2 kids near Lake Tana in Ethiopia. Now you can create about kids near Tanganyika River or in Zanzibar or something like that. If you want, you can make a trip. Okay, I think there's a problem with the sound. So, it's very easy to create an ebook like this, but you have to follow the steps. First thing we need to do is go back again to Gemini. Remember, first time you created your traffic light structure for checking the ethical use of AI. Now we don't need Canvas, okay? We don't need Canvas, but we need another kind of AI. What is that AI? Do you see this symbol here? James, if you click this, you'll find Storybook. This is a special app. It's called Storybook. Can you find that? Yeah. Okay, you found it? Okay, I'll help you. I'll help you. Go to James. Okay. If you don't see it, click Setting. Click Setting, okay? Click Setting. Setting. Click Setting, okay? Click Setting. Storybook. Guys, okay? over here. Okay, see this sign? That's it. Click that. Okay, come again. Oh, you already created a book. Very good. Okay. The reason is you didn't select campus. You have to select campus. You're going to have enough. Okay, at least 5, 6 people, I don't know, maybe 10 or more people. Oh, very good. Okay, raise your hands, those of you who have created ebooks. Raise your hands. Very good. Okay, very good. Yes. Okay, now we created 2 things, right? 2 apps.
Yes.
Okay, let's continue. Let me ask. Did you create a thing for yourself? What happened? Yes, that's the one. But what you have to do is Okay, do you want me to show you how to create? I tried to show this in my previous session. It's called Live API. Okay? Just pay attention. 1 minute. Just give. Try the Live API. What it does is, if you want to improve your listening and speaking skills in English, this is the app that will help you. Okay? There will be no one, it's just you and the AI. Then you can ask the AI and the AI will respond to you. Real time. Okay, so you listen and you respond. You ask a question, you get an answer. So where do you go to get this? I don't think it works for me from here. Let me see if you can hear the response. Let's try. You start here, start recording, click. Can you hear me?
Can you increase the volume? Okay, for this.
Hold on a second. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can still hear you, loud and clear. Are you asking again? To make sure? Yes, I'm here. What can I do for you?
Can you teach me Kiswahili?
I can teach you a lot of things. What would you like to learn? It could be a language, a historical topic, some basic coding, or practically anything else. What interests you?
I want to learn Kiswahili.
Great choice. Swahili is a beautiful language. Would you like to start with some basic greetings, like hello? In Swahili, that's hujambo. Want to try saying that?
Hujaba. Hujaba. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Are you still wanting to learn some Swahili?
Yes. Go ahead.
Perfect. We learned hujambo for hello. Another useful phrase is si jambo, which means I am fine. Can you try that one? Si jambo.
Si Jambo. Si Jambo. Si Jambo.
Exactly. You're doing great. So now you know hujambo and si jambo. Want to learn how to say thank you? That's asante. Ready to try that one?
Asante.
Perfect. You've got the hang of it. So hujambo, si jambo, and asante. Is there anything else you'd like to say in Swahili?
Thank you very much. That will be enough for today.
Sounds good. You did great with those phrases. Let me know whenever you want to learn more. Asante.
Asante. It's pretty easy, right? Go to the site when you are at home, communicate with the AI, it will teach you listening and speaking skills. Are you going to do that? Okay, let's do it. Gemini.google.com. Okay, let me show you the exact address. The address is aistudio.google.com live. Let me copy this. You may not be able to see it from a distance, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it on a Word document. No, it doesn't copy. Okay, let me do it. Kindly. You must be able to see it now. Can you see? HTTPS colon backslash AI Studio .google.com /live. This will definitely help you improve your listening and speaking skills. Next thing? Yes. Real time. Real time. Yeah, take a picture. If you have children, you can make use of this. This is a tutor and you don't pay for it. Is that okay? Thank you. How much time left? How many minutes? 10 minutes? Okay, 10 minutes we have. Let's do maybe one more thing. Okay, do you want me to show you how to create portfolio or you want to do Magic School? Magic School? Yes. Very good. Magic School is good for teachers. You can create worksheets. Okay, this is Magic School. Okay? If you go to Magic School, you do some magic. You can click here on home. You can create image, you can create worksheets, you can generate worksheets, presentation generator, test proofreader, rubric generator, YouTube video questions, lesson plan, educational song generator. You can do all these things for free. Okay, Magic School, you can just create whatever you want. Okay, this is very important for those of you who teach elementary school and middle school as well as high school. Okay, this is very important for you. It's called Magic School. The address is appapp.magicschool.ai. Let me show you the address, and I'll show how many of you teach at the college level, college professors. Okay, I have a special tool. Okay, one person. Okay, so majority. If there are college professors, I have another site for you, but I think this is for those of you who teach from elementary school to high school. It's very important. Let me copy the address for you in Word document. Take a picture of it. That's the address, okay? https://app.magicschool.ai. Maybe are there high school teachers?
Yes.
How many of you? Can you raise your hands? Okay, I have one special app for you. Okay, this is for everybody from elementary to high school. But for high school, I want you to use this one, and college actually. Okay, this is if you are a high school teacher, this is just wonderful. It's called notebooklm.google. So let me show you what it does. When you click try Notebook LM, it opens like this and creates a new notebook. Now, what you do is, for instance, if you are teaching chemistry, I have met one chemistry teacher, okay? You can upload a PDF file or a physics PDF file, okay? Once you uploaded it, it's gonna do miracles, okay? You upload it here as a file, okay? And guess what happens? That file will be converted into audio overview. You can listen to it as an audio, or it could be a video. It can create a video for you. The same report. Okay, the report is in text, right? But it can be audio, it can be video, or it can be slide deck, or you can create mind map, or you can create flashcards. You can change it into infographic, into data table, into quiz and reports in different ways. The same PDF, you can create it in different ways. Okay? The only thing you have to do is just PDF. Upload it and then click. If you are tired, okay, or tired and just want to listen, you can do audio. Okay, it's chemistry, and you don't want to open your eyes, you just want to listen, you can do audio. If you want to see, then you can change it into video. Alright, so this is very helpful. I think we're running out of time. Okay, 5 minutes. Now, I want you to ask me 5 questions in 5 minutes. The address? Okay. The address for this one is this. And you don't pay anything for it, okay? That's very important. It's called Notebook LM. Notebook LM. Whenever you get a document, you can convert it into audio, video, or flashcard, questions. Yeah, it's for free. So what's the difference between Magic School, and this one? Who can tell me? What's the difference? Can you guess? Yes. Magic School. school helps for?
The many key schools is give also the option for students compared to notebook alone. So when a student, they can sign in and access it or to prompt it and create what they want compared to notebook alone. So it is in advance.
Notebook is mainly for high school students and college students. You can convert a simple PDF document into audio output, video output, infographics, or quizzes, or slide. You can change it into 5 different outputs, okay? Okay, I said 5 questions. Who can ask me? Any question? Yes, go ahead.
Yesterday we agreed that we could make a great WhatsApp group. Yesterday. Yes. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? We agreed that we could make a great WhatsApp group. Is it already created or not?
This is about the WhatsApp group. Is there anybody who has created a WhatsApp group? We have already? Yes. Can you create and someone?
You can do it with your permission.
Add my number. Okay, you have my number. You have my number, right? Okay. Very good. You can ask me whenever I get the information, I can share it with you. Okay, another question. We have 2 minutes. 2 questions.
Which tools should we share to our kids for them to use it so as to enrich their skills in learning?
I think you should help me to answer these questions. You remember the red light structure, the traffic light structure we use? Green, yellow, and red, right? So as long as the kids use it and the outcome is green, you now know how to create the app itself to test whether a document is green light, yellow light, or red light, right? So you can apply that. Okay? You can't stop it, but you have to use it ethically, and it has always to be green, at least yellow, not red. Yeah, but you can create, you can create apps as well for them to play. You know how to create games, right? Yeah. As long as you use the code I gave you, you can create games. Yes.
I want to tell my fellow teachers that there are some ways we should change in collecting some assignment from our students, since some of them have started using AI in building their works, and I think we should allow our students to submit their works through PDF or any kind of document that we can allow AI to assess them before them, so that they can know if my work is green, yellow, and red.
Okay. Now you know how to create the app, right? So if students submit their assignments, you can upload it and see where it lies, whether it's green or yellow or red. And you know what green, what yellow, and what red is, right?
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. I think this should take us to the end of the session. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And we can't leave him this way. Please, Catherine, can you lead us to a round of applause?
Okay, so let us one for one, was it fire, lion? Okay? And then you want to say bed? Okay?
In this room, we are going to have Mike Jefferson with interactive teaching techniques for student-centered learning with AI. Room number 2, there is integrated AI approaches for today's multilingual ELT classes, a workshop. Room number 3, AI-powered reading, using Microsoft Reading Coach in the classroom. Number 4, there is icebreakers, enhancing motivation, communication, and collaboration in multilingual ALT classrooms. Number 5, digital pedagogy in practice, integrating modules for AI to support effective English language teaching. Number 6, there is beyond AI, humanizing students' engagement and motivation. Number 7, there is empowering teachers through digital skills for sustainable professional development success. So as usual, we go through our schedule and choose where to go. As we prepare for our presenter,
afternoon. All right, very good. So my name is Michael Jefferson. I'm currently the English Language Fellow here in Tanzania, based in Zanzibar. Before I was in Zanzibar, I was in Dodoma my first term. And before coming to Tanzania, I was in Asia and South Korea for almost 16 years teaching English. Okay? So today we're going to look at student-based learning, use some techniques, and how you can relate that to AI. Okay? So you've all learned different apps, different ways to use AI, but now that you know some of those apps and techniques, you can also apply that to these techniques as well for your students. Okay? So before we move on, I must get your consent. A part of our program is that we take photos and we submit highlights on our program's website. So before we post your photo, I will write a highlight about this presentation. Do I have your permission to use your photo? The photo can be seen with anybody who is working with our state department. So, with your permission, is that okay? Yes? Okay, does anybody say no? Good? Okay, alright. Alright, so about myself again, some places I worked at when I was in Korea. I taught at EF. I taught at Samsung, so your Samsung phone, the executives that make your decision for those cell phones, I taught about 5 schools of those great people, okay? And lastly, I taught at the Korean government for a very short time as well, okay? Now, before we get started, in your classroom, we have an icebreaker, okay? So, icebreaker, well, what is an icebreaker? What is an icebreaker? Does anybody know? What is an icebreaker? Okay, so how do you break the ice? So how do you break the ice? Okay, so it's activities energizing class, right? Okay? So we're going to do one icebreaker, very common that we use in the States, okay? You might already do this, okay? So please stand up. Alright, the first icebreaker we're going to do is called Simon Says. Everybody say Simon Says. Simon Says. Simon Says. Simon Says. Alright, so what Simon Says is I will say Simon says jump. And you jump, correct? But you must do the activity after I say Simon Says, correct? Okay, if I don't say Simon Says, don't do it. Got it? Yes. Okay, all right, are you ready? Yes. Are you ready? Yes. All right, here we go. Simon Says touch your head. Simon Says touch your shoulder. Touch your head. Nope. I didn't say Simon Says. Oh. Okay. So, try time, okay? So, if I say Simon Says, you do the action, okay? Got it? If I don't say it, don't do it. Understood? All right, here we go. Simon Says touch your head. Simon Says touch your shoulders. Simon Says touch your stomach. Simon Says touch your shoulder. Touch your head. I didn't say Simon Says. Okay? All right, one more time, okay? Here we go. Simon Says jump. Simon Says jump. Jump. All right, so sit down. So, what this icebreaker does, it teaches you listening skills, okay, for your students. Listen carefully to directions, okay? Alright? So you're going with the action, right? But make sure that you listen very carefully to the directions, okay? Also to your students as well. Are there any students in here, or are you all teachers? Are you all teachers in here? Okay, cool. Are there all teachers?
Student teachers.
Oh, good. Okay, all right. So make sure when you are a teacher, give clear directions, okay? All right? All right, so here we go. First one, student-based in the classroom. First one, look at student-based learning, okay? If we have time, we'll look at classroom management. how to manage your classroom, okay? The last one is an interactive activity that I use all the time. If we have time, I'll show you what that is, okay? And then lastly, we will have time for some questions as well, okay? Am I speaking slow enough, or am I too fast? It's too fast? Okay. That's the number one thing I always say, Michael, slow down. Okay, so I can hold a sign. Okay? All right, first one. So what is student-based learning? Okay? So you'll make sure that the students are at the center of the learning process. Okay? How can you link that to AI? How can you make students the center of the process with AI? Would you guess? How can you do that? Yeah, how? Say it again. Oh, how can you make the students the center of the learning process with AI? How can you know how?
Maybe you have to help using the right prompts.
Okay, right prompts, okay? So how will you decide what those prompts would be?
It depends on what you want to teach.
Okay, so it depends on the topic, right?
Yeah.
Good, topic. One more. So how would you find out what those prompts are? How would you decide what the prompt would be? Do what?
Save the time.
Save time?
Yep.
Time how?
Age.
Yes, go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think how to look for the age of the learners,
Okay,
time management, how you want to use it,
Okay.
in your lesson plan.
okay,
And also you have to look on the what type of devices are you going to use. If you are going to use it in low resources or in the high resources.
thank you, very good. Someone have, right? So Apple or Samsung, right? Very good, so it's very different, right? Okay, different, what's it called, different system that they use, correct? So that's how you find out, right? Next one, the curriculum, okay? Design the needs and the wants of the students, okay? So how do you find the needs of your students? What you do is you have, again, icebreaker activities at the beginning of your lessons, at the beginning of the semester, okay? So you can use a tool, an AI tool, to find out what their likes are, what their dislikes are. That way you can tailor your lessons to meet the needs of the students, okay? All right? It's very important to build that relationship with your students so you know who they are. Now, in Tanzania, I know that's the challenge, right? Because the classrooms here are very large. Is that correct? Yes, okay. So, how can you solve that challenge of getting to know all your students because the classrooms are too big? How can you solve that issue? Do you know how to do it? How? How can you solve the issue, if there is one, of getting to know all of your students on a personal level? How can you, go ahead.
I can use radio. For example, if I want something from the YouTube, then I can use the radio.
Use the
Play
radio.
flash, yes, with a flash.
Okay,
And then I can take that to computer and then I can play if I want to use music, for example.
good.
And if I want to use maybe the listening skills, I can take the recording
Yes,
and then I can put it by flash.
yes.
And my students, they can listen to it and respond to the questions.
Good, very good.
And also, if I have I don't have enough devices,
Uh-huh.
I can use even 4 devices in my class and divide the students in groups.
Right,
And then you can play the game like Kahoot.
okay,
And then you divide the groups in the student in the group and then you play the Kahoot in the group.
okay.
Yeah, that is how I do it.
Good, very good. You mentioned group work, right? Okay, that's very important. You can divide your classrooms into groups and have a leader in each group. Have that leader report back to you, okay? Do any of you do that right now? We have a leader that reports back to you the progress of your students. Do you do that already or no? Do you have a leader in your classroom, or do you have groups and you have one leader in that group? Yes, you don't? No? No? Okay. So I would suggest for you to do that, okay? So if classes are really big, When you do group work, assign a leader that can report back to you how your students are doing, okay? Okay? All right. And I'll show you more about that in the presentation, okay? Next one, it involves critical thinking, okay? And social emotional learning, like the professor talked about earlier this morning. Critical thinking, you have an issue with critical thinking with your students. Do you allow your students to ask you questions in your classroom? You do? Okay, you do allow them, okay? All right. When the students ask you a question, do you have a follow-up question? They ask you a follow-up question. They do? Always, okay? Do they always ask you? Yes? Do you have an example? Or you want to share?
I'm trying to think what kind of follow-up questions.
Okay, so for example, okay, so how was your day?
Great.
So it was great. So tell me why was it great? So why was it great is a follow-up question. You got it? You got it? Okay. Okay. So y'all understand?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, very good. Okay. All right. All right, so in your classroom, you're going to use real-world examples, okay? Real-world relevance to keep your students learning in the classroom, okay? All right. It's very important that you do this because they're going to enter the real world once they graduate and start working, okay? All right, so make sure you use real-world examples as well. Group work, okay? Group work, okay? Group work is very important, okay? Because you're going to work together as a team, okay? You're going to show your students that as they get older, teach them that you'll work a lot in groups, okay? And assessment, okay? Now, how do you assess your students? Or how do you test your students? How do you do that? What type of assessment do you use? Or what example do you have for assessment for your classrooms? Yes, yes, ma'am.
To assess my students, I can use several ways. After giving them a test,
Okay.
after teaching certain ideas, then at the end of the class, I'll give them testing. Or while we are learning,
Okay.
I'll be asking them what they see, what they learn, or something concerning the topic, like why the lesson is going on.
Okay, good. Thank you. Now, we give them a test. Is it multiple choice? Is it essay? Is it listening? Or
It depends with the level,
okay?
especially